So the items that we're going to be reviewing today are the EBrush, the bottles, this is the drying rack, flexi pacifiers. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Brooke. If you're new here, I am a stay-at-home mom of 6 and today we're going to be talking about NanoBebe products. If I'm pronouncing NanoBebe incorrectly, please let me know. I want to say NanoBebe, but that could be wrong too. So I do want to say that NanoBebe sent these products to us, but it's not going to make me give an altered opinion on anything that I am talking about today. I'm going to give my honest opinion, and that's exactly what they were hoping for. The main focus here is going to be the EBrush. This is a new product that they're offering, and I've noticed that it's been sold out left and right and nonstop. I've actually been going back on the website to see what's been going on with the products and like being more up to date with any information that they have to offer, just because I like to know what's going on with what I'm giving my baby or using for my baby. And this thing has been flying off, I want to say the shelves, out of stock so often. Even on Amazon, I've noticed that it's been out of stock. So this thing must be a hot item for bottle-fed babies and parents. It makes things so easy. And I read a ton of testimonials because I wanted to see what other parents thought about it and have any sort of, pros and cons to this. And so far, all I'm seeing are pros. So of course, this is gonna be the nipple brush, and it gets inside those tiny little crevices. These are compatible with other products as well. So I did use this on a few other sippy cups of my son's just to see how well it would get into like the little grooves. Yeah, he doesn't like that. And it works wonders. It's so awesome. It has this suction cup, so it doesn't tip over, it just stays in place, and that noise is satisfying. This is something that I would have loved to have, not only now, but beforehand, like with my older babies, because I was this teen mom and I was exhausted, and scrubbing bottles was the last thing I wanted to do. So, where was this 17 years ago? Okay, let's pop it off. I'm doing this with one hand. The baby's going through this stage of where I can't put him down, so. Super easy to change though. I kind of did it with like 1.5 hands. This brush is awesome. It's so awesome. It is compatible with other bottles as well, but of course it's designed to clean NanoBebe products. Let me turn this off. Ooh, this brush head, both of the brush heads are dishwasher safe on the top rack. That is awesome. How many bottle brushes are electric for one, but also can go in the dishwasher? And you can buy replacement heads, attachments to change them out when these are no longer, usable, or it's just time to let them go. But I think they're gonna last quite a bit of time, especially if they are dishwasher safe. So it does come with the charge cord and the charge port. That's what this thing is called, right? Adapter? Well, it comes with it. I charged mine overnight. That was probably a little bit overkill, and I wanna say like 6 to 8 hours is my overnight time. It probably would have charged up a lot quicker than that, and I've used it, the kids have played with it, gonna be honest here, quite a bit, and it still seems to be completely charged. I'm saving the best for last because the baby's little right now, so my best. This is probably really awesome, but because we are breastfeeding and I am giving a few bottles, I just have to talk about the pacifiers last because my baby's obsessed. So, okay, so this is the bottle. These are perfect. Again, I looked on the website and I wanted to be extremely informed and aware of what I'm talking about. But just for my own, like my first impressions, I love how squishy it is. I love the color. I love the shape. I think it's super cute. It feels good. Like even if your baby's not gonna use it anymore, it becomes a stress ball. This one holds up to 5 ounces, but I did see that they have smaller. I think they had smaller. Finding a bottle that has a nipple shape that is close to your own nipple or like a natural nipple is extremely hard to do, but they did a really great job. And especially if your baby's a little bit older and starting to touch and they feel this feels so squishy and comparable to a natural breast. There are 3 vents across the top, and that prevents the nipple from collapsing in. You know when babies get a real suction going and the nipple kind of wants to suck in or concave inward, and that makes them, you know, of course, swallow a bunch of air and get extremely gassy. These vents prevent that. It also has a 360-degree airflow that goes around the whole perimeter of the bottle to keep the air going and also reduce colic. And these are BPA free. All of the products here are 100% BPA free. This is made out of silicone. This is the drying rack. Then it's super lightweight, it's super small, and it has the same cute colors. Do you guys know that greens and turquoises are my favorites? They're my go-to colors. These are compatible with other products, other brands as well. What I really like about it is how easy it is to change. You guys can see what I'm doing, right? To change up the setup. So if you're just gonna be drying a few things or you need space for something else, you can easily move these around to give yourself the right space that you need. I keep saying that's awesome, but I'm gonna have to say it again.
I think that's pretty awesome.
It's a little bit more modern. It kind of fits, like, if you're gonna leave it up on the counter, I'd wanna have this out on the counter versus like a big bulky bottle drying rack. It also comes apart, let's see, easily comes apart, so you can take this right off and you're left with your under tray that you can wash. You know these things get gross if you don't wash them, so I really like how easy that is. I saved these for last. I saved the pacifiers for last because my baby's obsessed with them. So we were using, is what I was gonna say. I wasn't using it, the baby was using it. A different brand of pacifier, and that was like our go-to. We were super comfortable with it, but as soon as I got these out, I boiled everything and I wanted to let him try everything out before I came and made this video. This hasn't left our side yet. He popped it out at Walmart a few times the other day, but we couldn't even drive home without him screaming for it. And I'm like, why did it land on the floor? No. He's been obsessed. So these are the Flexi pacifiers, and this is one of their newer designs. These are supposed to be for 4 months and older. I know he's nowhere near 4 months, but we tried it, and the nipple size wasn't very different from the size and shape of the other nipple or pacifier nipple that he was using. So I didn't think that would cause any, problems with nipple confusion or anything. And they're so lightweight. So I noticed a thing that a lot of parents were talking about with other brands is that they're too heavy and they fall out of the baby, especially when the baby's little like this. The pacifiers fall out of the baby's mouth, they're uncomfortable, they lean forward, the baby ends up, bringing in a lot of air because the pacifier is not actually in the mouth correctly, it's leaning forward. He's been able to keep this right up in his mouth. And they do have these vents on the sides. They're open, so these are for more active babies. That's what the design was for. It's for babies that are moving around and needing to breathe. But he actually has like a really short nasal area here. His sinuses are really short. So he's kind of grunty and a noisy baby in general. And I think that this is helping that. And I'll know more in a few months, but I really think that this is helping him be a little bit less gassy, especially when he's frustrated. And I'm like, here, let me change your diaper. Here's your pacifier. And he's like grunting around. This kind of stays put. And it lets him take air in through the mouth versus the nose where he's snorting it back and getting more frustrated. I'm just gonna leave that there for later. I also wanted to mention that the pacifiers have a shape that contours the baby's face. They're just so lightweight. Like if there's anything that you would want to get from this and you're a bottle feeder, definitely get the bottle brush. But if your baby uses pacifiers, get the pacifiers. These are just, I saw another mom on TikTok whose baby loves these pacifiers. He always has it in, and he's a little guy. He was a preemie, and they're just always in and perfect. So I don't know. I think they're really cute and easy to clean. I don't know. I really love the design of this pacifier. That was his way of letting you guys know that he loves it. All right, so that just about sums it up for this video. If you guys have any questions or if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Ask questions down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, you guys.